And hello everybody, I am ZeoFate, this is Enigmatica 6. For those of you who are wondering what happened to Direwolf, well, I couldn't log back into the server. And all the tries I've done to try to fix it and let me get back in, and, well, it hasn't worked. So I figured try a different mod pack for a while, just see if it's just my rotten luck, which wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. So we're going to give this a run through. This is a quest-based mod pack. And we're going to go through and, well, try to complete it. It's also going to help out because it is meant to teach a little bit about the various different mods. Especially since some I've never played with or have no idea what I'm doing with. So it might be a good idea for us to learn. Ooh, food. Okay, that's... But first, skeleton bees. Right. Ooh. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or a bad idea, but that's one of those dungeons. Just kind of hollowed out. Oh, I can take some of this stuff. That's some loot to get us started. Now, it's probably going to be a really bad idea for me to set up home in here, so I'm not going to do that. But, taking some of this stuff, I have no issues. Figures. Yeah, I got no issues grabbing this bunch of this stuff. That's a spawner, and I have no way of dealing with it. There we go. There we got a bunch of cobble. Yup. Nope. Time for us to leave. Okay. We got a little bit of loot. Gramana magic protection. Yeah, let's go and find a place to start setting up. So far, the two biomes we've been in have not been very appropriate, simply because of how much overcast they are. See if we can find a little bit better one. Yeah, let's see what this is. It's brown mushroom stem. Ooh. Those are always useful. Worst case scenario is it's food to heal up. Best case scenario, it's, yeah, more seeds. Here we're getting into the oak. This could actually be a somewhat good area. Now, one of the things about this specific mod pack that you want to keep in mind is you want to try to eat at least one of anything you can eat. Because every 10 unique items you eat grants you additional hearts. That's a little cavey. Well, let's get a bed down and rest till morning. Since I've eaten those two, let's just trash that. Trash those. Ow. I thought there was water there. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those. They don't help in the slightest. Let's see, anything I can get rid of. Already eaten those, so I don't need to keep them. That's not what I wanted to do. That's fine. Let's just get rid of the rotten flesh. So the real question becomes, what kind of base do I want to build? Do I want to go underwater? Underground? You know what? I said we were going to do an underground fortress, so that's what we'll do. So I just need to find a place to set up shop that looks to be stable and not too terribly infested with caves. So I will be back. Oh, what's that? Sunny blossom leaves. Well, I'll be back. And we're back. Upon looking around, this looks to be a pretty good spot here. Watch out for crocodiles and alligators. They hurt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build pretty much a bridge over to there. And that's where we're going to set up our home. That's a little bit of a change. Oop. Let's finish off this bridge and then we'll start getting to digging. Still need a little bit more. Oh, that was just nicely done. Okay. So let's get dug in a little bit, and we'll get everything moved in. Let's go make ourselves a pickaxe. Right, threw me offhand. Let's drop some of this stuff off for now. Just clear up a little bit of inventory space. Actually, let's might as well just plant those. Okay, so now we need ourselves a pick. And once we get okay. Once we get ourselves a little hole in there where we're nice and secure, it's then I'll turn around and we'll start taking a look through the quest, see what we need to do. So I need one more of you. Let's see, we've got enough for me to get some torches. I wonder what died. Don't want that. Chuck that up there. And there we go. This is the design I typically like for my fortresses for the hallways between chambers. It adds a little bit of depth and look, and it gives you some storage areas and everything else. It's quite maneuverable. So feel free to copy that if you want. And it's quite quick and easy to build up. Let's get some extra storage in here first. What it is I'll use this back wall, and then I'll have a space of 5 in between, and then another wall. And for when continuing on it down, this will become I'll just basically mirror it on the other side. It'll only be that one deep. I'll show you in just a little bit. So let's first start getting some of this stuff set up. Let's just get that cooking. Get ourselves some chests. Okay. Somebody else need to get our bed down in here. We'll just tuck that off in the side there. And now I think it's time to start upgrading heavily some of our equipment. And we got a pick there. Yeah, I don't have any of the other equipment. So to that end, we're going to start... actually, let's just take a look through what our quests are. Okay, welcome. We're glad to have you. Exploration. Okay, you can learn about each type below. Modded for dummies. Yeah, might as well just get rid of that so I... Okay, exploration quest line purpose is to show the players what's available in the pack. Okay, tools and storage. Learn mods. Okay. And some challenges. Okay, adventure is... okay, so those are just boss fights. Let's leave them off until later. Okay. We've got sophisticated backpacks, basic bins, pretty pipes. So that one's going to be an interesting one. Let's find me... Is that back in the pack? Ooh. Oh, that's going to be nice. I wonder. So yeah, what it is, you can walk up to any surface and hit P with an item in your hand up to a stack, and you can just place it there. You right click to pull it back. So that's let's see. I already know what's in this book because I've dealt with it before. It's just a repeat of... It's basically a... If you've never used stuff like JEI and everything else like this before, definitely go through and read through here. It might actually be a good idea to read through here anyways, just simply because you might pick up a couple of bits and pieces that you've never encountered before. So first thing is, well, we've got the backpack. I need 4 leather and some string. 4 leather string, and we need chest. So let's just quickly knock that first quest out of the park. And can't make a chest out of that one. Good to know. Well, I need more string. Oh. So, what was it again? That's done. So, let's see in here. Collect those rewards. Definitely going to have to look into that one. Tools, we're going to have excavators and hammers. These are really useful. They're 3x3 mining tools. Not actually that expensive, so they're actually pretty worth the effort. Now here we are, we're getting into Tetra now. If you manage your tools right, Tetra can be really powerful. But if you put the wrong thing in, it can get pretty expensive to maintain. Let's see. And mahogany planks aren't able to be used, so that's good to know. It's one of the reasons why I tend to try to get out of modded biomes right off the bat. Is because they have a tendency of the modded woods not being able to be used for anything. Okay, those are done. That gave me another hammer. Okay. You want 2 of these hammers. Okay. That's well, I would say that's a glitch. Kind of an amusing one, but nonetheless. You want 2 of these hammers because you need one to upgrade the other. So before we really get into that, we need to make a bunch of tools. We need our pick. I'm going to just keep using the this one for now. We're going to need 2 axes. We're going to need a shovel. And there we go. So we got the hollow sphere. Let's get that Eye of Ender. That gives that upgrade. Double-headed tools. That's just informing you that these are just informing you that the tool type exists. Gives you a brief little explanation of what the tool is good for, which I've been playing this pack a little bit on my free time. So I know what it can be used for. Okay. Let's put you in here. Clear out our inventory a little bit. So, now we're going to get to upgrading tools. I'm going to start upgrading all the flimsy handles. We need all that into normal wood. Actually, one of the things to keep in mind with Tetra tools is any material that goes in any of these slots, bindings, heads, anything, well, it'll be added down here for the repair cycle. Now, that's not too big a problem if it's like string, wood, cobble, whatever. But when you start getting into rare materials and or expensive materials, like diamond, it can get a little problematic. So keep that in mind. Let's just set you to a tool butt, because you up the swing speed. You can still mine, which is perfectly fine. Okay, and I have no need for that. Why did I build a second one? Now for the axes, you need to have two. One, well, obviously for you to work with, but you also need another one just simply so that you can repair and upgrade that axe. Let's get our hammerhead. Start upgrading you. Now the fun thing with this setup is when you're coming in here and you're going, oh, I want a hammerhead. Any items in your inventory that you're allowed to use for the material will just highlight just like that. And you can just shift click in to get what you need. That's those upgraded. You know what? And let's get basic candle. And let's see what we want to do. Now the only downside is there's no way to just start turning around and... Oop. Let's see what this has. Iron Spear. Spears offer high damage and slow speed, but they double as digging implement. It's going to get me a little bit of stuff in there. Ooh. Lead reinforced fuller, bolted, string loop, wooden hilt, and emerald short blade. Now to show you what I mean is, like down here, emerald short blade, so we're going to need emerald for it, wooden hilt, lead reinforced fuller, which means we're going to need lead, bolts, which means we're going to need bolts, which I have no idea how to get, and string loop, which means we're probably going to need string, just to repair this thing. So, yeah, not happening. Okay, those are taken care of. That looks to be pretty good progress out of that tree for now. There is one other item I want to make. And I suppose just an axe and going from there will work. Okay, what do I want? I want an adze head. And I want upgrade to actual full wood. I want the... Do I want the hoe or do I want claw back? Let's go for the hoe back. This should, theoretically anyways, act as... Well, let's just sleep through the night and then we'll go from there. Yeah, as you no doubt saw, I did pop into creative, and that was just when I was off exploring. That's good to know I got people there that want to eat me. But this will act like an axe, act like a shovel, and act like a hoe. So this particular type of tool is really useful for just condensing down the number of stuff you need. I'm still going to keep the others, don't get me wrong. They're going to have uses. But I can turn around and just start storing a lot of this stuff, so I don't have to carry it around. But still, this looks to be a pretty good wrapping up point for episode 1, so I'll catch you all on the flip side. ZeoFate, signing out.